everyone, it is Erin, in this case Rennie, and in today's video we're talking about the great phenomenon. It's so embarrassing. The great phenomenon. There we go. About older men and younger girls, and I'm not sure. I had the idea of doing this video for quite some time, but since I've never really been with someone very much older than me, I didn't really feel like it's my place to speak my truth. I think the oldest guy I ever been with was no one, because I have never dated. Let's start. I have my notes here on my laptop because I actually want to stick to a solid structure when I just sit down and speak, because I tend to drift from the topic. Okay, so let's start. So before I started with the thing, I first did some research on why I like older men and why a lot of other women like older men, why I think it's more preferred for a lot of women to go for older men. And what I found from the research and what I can relate to from personal, from me, is that the stability, security, independence, experience, all of those things are things that I as Erin are attracted to. Knowing that cool homeboy is set. Okay. But also a small part of me also believes that it is due to social media and society, because this one time in class I asked the question of, but why can't a woman be with a younger guy? And my teacher flat out said, no, that's not right. I'm like, okay, that is your opinion and I shall respect it, Miss Ma'am. So it really was I thought about if I were ever to be with a younger guy, and personally, no. I think when I'm older, I'll probably be like, homeboy, so I'm 28, he's 20, wow. I'm 28, he's 24, let's kick it. Then I'd be like, let's go. But currently now, me sitting here as an 18-year-old, trust, I'm not batting an eye for a 15-year-old. I'm not batting an eye for even a 17-year-old. No, my eyes are sealed. No. And I don't want to catch a case as well, so dang. No, no times 1,100 trillion billion 0.5. But then when I research about why older men like younger girls, it is also the thing of it's very the list that I got was a stark contrast from why girls like older men, and it was more of a young romance, vibrant spontaneity that a younger woman offers, what brings to the table for older men, and what the older man brings is stability, everything. So it contrasts, but it's actually complementing in some way, shape, or form. And also a lot of women noted that the things that make them stress in life, their partner who are older than them, they don't really react the same way, the same stress level. For example, let's say me. Me, so I'm currently stressing about school and my next semester, things like that. But if I'm dating someone who's now 23, he's done with school, then he can be like, oh, it's okay, you're gonna make it, study hard, yada yada. And I know from my part, helping him through his troubles will be a very different other flip side of a case. But I also do believe it's a thing of maturity, of there has to be some sort of ground, middle ground in between everything. Because a lot of women also noted that because women tend to be more mature like from a younger age onwards than men. They prefer someone who's older, who understands their mental state and their emotional states and all of those great things. So yeah, and that's like really something that like tickled my brain. But then, like, social media and society, as I said, like really puts it there. Like, if he's older than you, nice. If you're like, if you are older than him, not nice. And I'm actually grateful because I think like for the past 50, 40 years, especially in media, we've been seeing a lot more films and television shows and stuff about like older women with younger guys. So we get to understand that perspective of things. And when I did a research study case about older women with younger men, it really, I don't know, like, I'm not sure how to explain it because it came off as more, there's a lot of challenges which I get, and I really commend women with younger men because, you know, people can be a lot. They can be a little bit of a lot. And the thing that I noticed from that article was that, like, for a man specifically, they don't feel that much pressure to like, oh, yeah, let me stick it to the man, because they trust like in their like women to not be that for them, but they find stability in their woman. I really hope I worded that correctly because in my mind it made sense, but the way I spoke, it didn't make sense at all for me. So yeah, and then again I thought about why I like older men and why I've pretty much always been attracted to older men. Like when I was 11, 10 years old in my Wattpad phase, you know, the guy River, he would be in the Wattpad book, he would be the lead, and he's like the hot jock guy with the money and everything. And you know, little old me be like, you are so cute, mandem. And then I grew out of it because, you know, Wattpad is nothing but a concept that I very much enjoyed, but I can't go back. Like, I tried going back to Wattpad and no dang, I can't do it. But then I thought about, like, even around that age I used to binge watch this Playboy reality show thing with Hugh Hefner, and I kid you not, I was extremely attracted to you. I'm like, Hef, you are a gorgeous old man, not you prancing around in your robe being like, you want to watch a movie. And I truly love that for you, and I think you're gorgeous. Yeah, I was like 10, so in my mind around that time it didn't really like bother me that much that I'm like older. And he's like old, he's like, I think he's dead actually. Yeah, I think like, no, I'm pretty sure he's dead. R.I.P. Hev. But even from like age 10 onwards, even like me currently now, I'm attracted to older men. And like obviously I had my times with like people my age, and I think that maybe, and I'm not blaming it on guys my age when like, you are a bunch of kids, because I can't expect an 18-year-old guy to act like a whole grandpa and then be like, ooh, you're cute. And I can't expect, like, he can't expect me to act like a whole grandmother and then he's like, ooh, you're cute. But I went on Quora, and as I'm typing in like, why younger women like older men, I saw a bunch of questions being like, I'm 13 and I like older men who are like 30 going on to 40, is this normal? Or like, I'm 17 and I like men who are 50 and 70 years old, is this normal? And I went and I'm like, a lot of people said it is normal, and a lot of them noted that like you might have daddy issues. I get that, like it's like a real problem, like if you have those issues, and you tend to like want to have a partner who can fill in that role for you in your life, but not only like a guide, like guidance, in like a guidance, no, what's the word, guardian, like phase, like no, guardian manner, but then you also have the whole like romantic side of it all. So it's like double, it's a win-win situation. But then I went into why older men are attracted to younger women. I'm not, I think like it really is odd, because a lot of like 50-year-old men will be like, nah guys, is it like normal that I find like a 14-year-old girl attractive? I'm like, bro, it's not normal, get help. But I don't want to call it like double standards, because obviously it's like whole pedophilia. It's like you are a pedophile, bro, if you are wanting to pursue a 14-year-old girl. And yeah, just like the flip side of it all really just like broke my mind. I'm like, okay, Aaron, I think the oldest guy I've ever been like, you're cute, would be Shintaro. He was on Love is Blind Japan. It's like 56, bro. And genuinely, I was like, girl, Ayano, if you're gonna go for him, she's like 30, and he was like 56. And that's a very big age gap, especially if he has children, and now you're like stepmom, and like life within itself will be difficult. But I was truly rooting for them. Like, bro, I was like, bruh, go get the girl, get the guy, let's get it, let's go. And then it didn't work out. Spoiler alert if you are watching Love is Blind Japan, I'm very sorry about that. But it really had me thinking, Aaron, like, why? Like, genuinely, why? And this one time when I went out with my friends, actually like last year, I was just chatting around, and then I got invited to someone's, like, to like strangers table, and I sat there with them, and I don't think the guy knew my age, but obviously I was like visibly younger than him. And the next day he WhatsApped me and he's like, do you want to get some lunch? I'm like, boy, I don't know you. So my friend and I, we went on Facebook, and turns out he's like 31. And I'm 18. No. Ooh. I wasn't 18 yet. No. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, bro, no. No. Like, I'm 17, you are 31. Like, granted, he doesn't know my age, but I knew that this ain't gonna fly, because I am literally a minor. I just literally exposed myself on the whole internet. But when I thought about it, I'm like, Aaron, if push comes to shove, would you really be with the older guy? Like, would age really just be a number? Honestly, I still don't know. And I watched this video about why grown men love younger girls, and it really had me thinking that it's been noted that men like the power imbalance, in terms of like the dynamic within the relationship is obviously he is more stable in life, he has more experience, all of those things. But as the girl, you know, skitty pop up, and boom, but you still have things going for you. So yeah, just like, and that really made me think, Aaron, if you're with an older guy, do you really like, do you like him? Like, would you like him, or would you like him for his age? And honestly, I think I would say both. Yeah, I would say both. Like, this one time my sister asked me like, why do I like older men? And I told her security, stability, independence, experience, as if I've been with an older man. But I think what media portrays and what like relationships I've seen with older men portray, that is what I see. It's like he is, oh, let's go. And the girl is like, okay, let's go. And they kind of complement each other. Obviously, each relationship is different. I get that. But I'm not sure how to explain it, but is age truly just a number? Like, I did a few research articles. I didn't do it. Like, I read through them. And a lot of them said, like, a lot of women say that they like the calmness the older guy brings into the relationship, and it balances out the not a word. It balances out the youthfulness and vibrancy of the younger woman, and like it really just calms each other's down, and like it brings the one person up and it calms the other person down, and all of those great things. And they said that because older men already past certain things, they find calmness in their older spouse or like older partner, whereas the older partner find youthfulness and vibrancy and spontaneity in their younger partner. So I'm not sure where they can go for like the other way around with like older women and like a younger guy. I've done a bit of research on that, and yeah, I don't think it would be me. Me not now. I think like when I'm older, let's kick it. Me now, no. Oh, the mosquito. Me now with a younger guy is illegal. It is not what my heart desires at all. Literally, no. But yeah, like let's have a conversation, guys. Let me know what you think about the older guy, younger girl phenomenon, or like what do you think about older woman, younger guy phenomenon. Yeah, did I say that right? And just like in general, like do you think that love is ageless? Like, yeah, like do you think that love has no age limit, or like no, like stick to your parameters. So let's say for example, like if you're 25, stick between over 5 or like younger than 5, but stick in those set, like I'm not sure how to call it, but like stick to those set age gaps and stuff. So yeah, that is the video. I know the setup is a bit different, it's a bit more chill. I really want to try doing more sit down videos because then I can talk with you guys. And even in my being colored in South Africa video, it did amazing, guys. Thank you so much actually for the video. And yeah, so let's go into the comment section, everyone, and tell me what you think. Okay, bye. Please don't forget, before I forget, don't forget to like, subscribe and follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.